Chair recognizes the representative from Medway, Representative Stanley.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Ladies and gentlemen of the House. 240 years ago or so, a bunch of people sat in a room and they drafted what is known as the Constitution of the United States. And when they drafted that, they looked at the different things for check and balances. Federal government is ruled by the executive branch, the judicial branch, and the legislative branch. And they all come and check and balance one over another. They make sure that things are done right. And in 1820, when we became a state, we did the same thing. We incorporated the same safety precautions, I should say, or safety precautions so that we can check and balance, make sure that what we're doing is right. There's also a piece in there that the state did that the check and balance is if they don't agree with what the legislature does, then they can have a referendum, a petition, and have a referendum vote, and have a vote and bring it back to the legislature and let the legislature enact whatever, or not enact it, or to make adjustments to it. And the other thing, though, is the federal government, what the federal government did, they for their check and balances, what they gave back to the people was for them to allow states to take an active role in some of the things that were going on in regard to the Constitution of the United States. The first 10 amendments of the Constitution deals with Congress and the powers that Congress had. And what we have to do as a state, we've been involved with a couple of conventions over the years. In 1861, we were involved with the Washington Peace Convention, which dealt with the Civil War. And since then, we've done a couple other things. Since 1781, Congress had proposed 11,700 proposals to change the Constitution. So this is allowing the states to have a say in what the amendments will be to the Constitution. And I asked each and every member here to take the courage, and not being the courage. If you've ever read the book, Courage, Profiles in Courage, you understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes you have to make the decision that is right for the people and not right for whatever political agenda you have. And being able to do that make this country a great country, because it makes us so that we want to be more involved with what the people of our country want. And this right here allows the state to have a say in whatever happens at a convention, so that we can have our input into it. And the other thing you want to know is the delegates are elected by the legislative body, just like we do our constitutional officers. They're elected the same way. And with this all being said, I think it's time for us to take a good hard look at what's going on in Washington and be able to have a say in it. I know we have representatives and senators that we vote on that goes to Washington, but this is an opportunity for the states to be able to put their input and the things that they see are wrong, like the budget. Budget is one item right off the top. It should be looked at. So with that, I want to thank you, and I'll sit down.
Sign the petition at cosaction.com and get as many of your friends and family to do the same. With your full address, your state legislators will know that you really are their constituents in their district. Our success depends on you, so we're inviting you to be part of history. Let's invoke the constitutional solution that's as big as the problem.